Today I'm bringing you a video of me making some art of a toy called the Fearsome Flush, made by Kenner for the Real Ghostbusters toy line from 1986 to 1991. Here goes. Fearsome Flush, made by Kenner. This toy's great. He's awesome. I used to scare my mom with it. But I actually had this toy. It was awesome back in like 91, 92. Okay, first let's launch our painting software and start by creating a new document. I use Clip Studio Paint to do my illustrations and Photoshop, but for this one specifically, I'm just using Clip Studio Paint. Next, we will then create a pencil layer to start with by using Shift Control N, and that'll create a new layer if you're using Windows. Okay, so I'm going to present this video in parts. The way I like to break it down is there are three major layers. There's the pencils, which I'm starting with, which you don't see actually at the end. Then number two, there's the ink work for the illustration itself. I make sure this must be clean. I've been trying to work on this and improve it over the last 2 years myself. Three, I go on to the painting layer, where this basically brings the whole piece of art together. Okay guys, let's start with the pencil layer. You won't see this at the end, but it's nice to show you this process so you can see how the drawing evolves and how I kind of tweak the drawing from the old style on the actual cover art box that the toy came with into kind of a modern, more, digital, strong look, because I think the digital art has a very strong color complex. Okay guys, there's the pencils. The next thing I do is turn the opacity down so I can trace over it with the ink pen, which is the next step in our process. Alright guys, finally we've arrived to the ink pen process. This is one of my favorite processes. I've been trying to clean this up for a long time, but something exciting happened here. I kind of changed gears halfway through. You'll see in the time lapse here that I decided to add the Fearsome Flush, since he's got a big tongue, eating the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Like, how could I resist being a Real Ghostbusters fan? If you made it this far in the video, applause to you. We're on to the final part, the part we've all been waiting for, the color, the outcome, how I do it, bam. So this next section is dedicated to the color. You'll see how I do it. And then you'll see how I kind of made up like a nice kind of like synthwave 80s cool background to actually go with this thing. I'll show you later on. Also, I want to note that I'm not just an illustrator or just someone who just does drawings. I actually have like 20 years experience as like painter, using a little bit of oil paint and mainly acrylic paints. So this is where all that experience actually comes in really handy, trying to make a digital illustration, even though I'm more of a traditional painter actually. You see the dichotomy, digital versus traditional combo mix. Hey guys, I want to pause a moment and show you the background so you can kind of see this nice like 80s synthwave grid with a little bit of purple that was actually on the box that the Fearsome Flush came in. So I kind of made use some blue grid lines to get that 80s synth feel and whatnot, and I just really like it. Hell, this is a piece of art in its own. Last thing I did was kind of add some like little flair and stuff, and decided to put some marshmallow on his tongue kind of dripping off and all that, you know, because sometimes when you're doing these you'll find and discover things in the process like that, so it's kind of nice to add it in later and brings the whole thing to fruition basically, and details to me are always like a last thing anyway. Alright guys, there it is, the finalized piece, looking nice, crisp, sharp. This is one of my better pieces, I'll be honest, that's how I feel about it. I had fun making this, I was ready to make it right off the bat, and I'm really happy with the outcome. If you want to see this, you can go to my Instagram, links in the description below. But as usual, thanks for coming to see me make some retro art, everyone. Hey guys, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe for more content from Dr. Genesis. I make cosmic art, retro art, futuristic art, sci-fi art, all kinds of art, quantum gravity, blueprints to the universe, you name it. You tell me what you want me to make, I'll make it for you. I like to forge everything out of the nothingness. By the way, I noticed you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, so most of you guys come in here, so please, if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, help the doctor out. Help me get back home out of the multiverse.